Hey everybody, it's Tamika and I am here with a Christmas project. Yay! It's not Christmas in July. It is like actual Christmas. So excited. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So it is time to get these Christmas projects going. And I give money to everyone on where everybody in the house. Let's just get that straight. The children particularly. And then every year I try to find a creative way to give it to them instead of just giving them the money. So most times I have them all in $100 bills or $1 bills, and I'll shove it in something. Last year I think I did like little presents. I've done just quite a few things. So this year I'm going to make Santa sacks, and I'm going to make them myself, and literally from start to finish, and I'm going to do that with you guys. So this is a project that you can use your sewing machine or your serger. If you are not a sewer or don't have a sewing machine or serger, you can use hot glue. So I'm going to make 4. 3 of them I've already done with my sewing machine and serger, but this one I'm going to do with you guys with hot glue. So it's easier to do with the hot glue to show you how to do it, and then if you have a sewing machine, be my guest and do the rest. So with that being said, I am going to run my little intro and I'll be back. If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. Okay, so first I want to share with you all the items that I'll be using for today's project so that you can grab them and work along with me if you'd like. All of the links to the things that I can link will be down below in the description box. I'm working with Fabrica today and also Koala. So the items that I'm going to be using will be down there if you want to check it out. So today I'm using dark fabric transfer paper, and if you saw my little oopsie video where I used regular transfer paper on dark fabric, but I fixed it and it turned out amazing. But today I'll be using dark fabric transfer paper because I'm be using dark fabric. So this is Koala. It's 8.5 by 11. It comes you get 10 sheets, and they come with all of the instructions and everything for you to be able to use how to use it. You can use a household iron or you can use your heat press. Either way, if you use whatever you use, the temperature is about 365 degrees for 25 seconds. It's a little range there, but that's what I'll be doing for this one today. So I have already printed out my Santa sack covers, and these are files that I got from Fabrica. I do have a link in the description box where if you guys want to get 10 free downloads and try Fabrica for free, and after that, if you decide to stay on for that month, it's only $9. So access to millions of files, SVG files, tutorials, print and cut things. So it's amazing. So do check that out. So I found this bunch of Santa sacks, and it's I think it's like 10 or 12 of them on there. They're so cute. So I've gone ahead and printed it on the Koala dark transfer paper, and I chose these images. So and then they all are the same things that's surrounding, but the character changes. So it says a very Merry Christmas, and then it says do not open till Christmas, certified, and you can check naughty or nice, but I think it pre-checks nice. There's a little stamp. It says overnight service special for, and then it has a little box where you can put the name on there. So I have already printed it out with my line so that it could be a print and cut, and my silhouette will print around this image. And I want to try to cut this off, but I don't think I can, this part off, and I wasn't able to like take it apart to take this off. So you're supposed to put a name here, but I'm going to do something different. So I maybe put love mom or something, or special for, I don't know. I'll find something to put on there. At any rate, so I did the reindeer, and then I did this cute little angry bird, or cute bird rather, red bird. I did a cute little snowman, reminds me of Olaf, and a nice little teddy bear. So I did that, and I printed those off. So those will be ready to cut in a second. So what else? I was going to show something else. Oh, this is what I was going to show. So these are from Koala, and this is 3D Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl. This is new to the store. I have a black and a white one. It's 10 inches by 8 feet long. Really, really simple to cut and weed, mirror it, you know, and then cut it out on with your cut it out with your cutting machine and then heat press. So super easy. I will be using this to put their names on the back of their puff. So that's why I got to figure out what I'm going to put in that little box there. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll do 2 names in black and 2 names in white. You guys can see the difference. Here, let's open up the white one. So this is what it looks like. I haven't even used either of them yet, but we will today. And you have the instructions on here. I usually leave these instructions in the box. It's hard to remember all of the heat press settings for all the things that I use. So I keep those in the box. Okay, so I also got some things from the Dollar Tree. I used a utility knife. This cuts very well for fabric. And you get 3 of these in a pack from the Dollar Tree. So this is still my first one. Let me show you on my sample thing here. I was using this to test my serger because I had to change my threads. So don't be shy about these utility knives because they are awesome. Okay, let's get this on here. I got my little ruler here. And I'm on a self-healing cutting mat, so no worries. And then, boom, just got this. Slide it down. Super easy. Sharp knife. This cut through 2 pieces of jean material. So don't sleep on it. This is also good for paper, cardstock, and things like that. So you don't always have to use a cutting machine for some of those things. So that's the knife that I got from the Dollar Tree. Also, they have these bells and stuff are all out now for Christmas decor at the Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of those to wrap on my little Santa sacks. So they make a lot of noise. I love it. And then I also bought these bells. I got them in this color and a gold color. So these are like the medium size. They're one smaller and then you have large ones. So I have that. And then I have some ribbon. This says Love Santa on it, but it's a Santa sack. So there we go. Thought that was super cute. This is just a sewing tool that I'm going to use to pull my thread through or my ribbon through when we loop over when we make the sack. So I cut a piece of paper out to 5 by 7 and I've already done my other 3. Here they are here. So I've done my other 3 and they're just ready. So I did the glue over the top and then I've sewn the sides, you know, the best that I can. And because I couldn't find my sewing machine, y'all, I looked for me and everybody, we looked everywhere for this. So I'm like, where could it have gone? So I ended up just using a serger and my serger was not tight enough. So anyway, it was irritating. But anyway, I'm going to leave these like that. And then, so the paper is going to go the little sentiment up from this is going to fit on top. It's going to be a tight squeeze. I should have made these smaller to fit on top in here, but, or adjusted this to be larger, but I wasn't, thinking at the time. We'll make it work. So it'll be fine. So I'm not restitching. I'm not recutting. That's going to be it. Anyway, I've cut these down to 5 by 7, just a sheet of cardstock to be like my template. And then I'm using the rest of the fabric that I have left from a pair of pants that I made. So I made that and had those on my other Instagram, if you guys want to check that out. So this is what I did. I just laid the fabric out, folded it in half, and then I cut it with my utility knife. So hindsight, I would have made this bigger or made the photo smaller. But at any rate, it'll work. So I can use this for a bigger sack or something else. So I'm going to save this fabric. You also have the option of getting fabric from the Dollar Tree. So just know that they have the quarters and stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I have my 2 pieces. They're cut at, again, 5 by 7. So what I want to do is lay them on top of each other with the right sides facing. Remember, we're not using any tools to put this together. We're going to use hot glue. Although you can use the serger and sewing machine. All right. Okay, let's get the strings together. Okay, so put them where the pretty sides are facing each other. And then I'm going to fold it over again, both pieces, just like so. I'm going to take some scissors, and you just want to measure down a little bit. This is the fold over part for the sack. So if you're trying to save space down here, I would make this small, but just make it small enough where you can fold this over so that the thread can go through. All right, so I am just going to cut it right about, what is this? Jeez. I'm going to cut it at about 1/2 inch, but let me just make sure that everything's all lined up. I'm going to cut it right about, yeah, right about there, and then about 1/2 inch in, not too deep. Okay, so this is what I have. See, just a little bit. Okay, and now everything is all even, just like so. And then what I'm going to do next is we're going to fold this over. So one piece, I just do it on top of each other, but we're going to do one piece at a time. So where that cut is, we're going to fold over just like that. So I got my hot glue already ready. Put one little line there and fold over, and that whole thing just goes pressed down. And do the same thing for the other side. And then right where you cut it at, just fold it at that corner. Okay, so you should have it look like this. It can't come up. It's nothing coming up. Okay, and we're going to repeat that for this one. Now we're going to fold this over. Now you can do two things. Nobody's going to see this inside. You can do that and be done. But if you are a super deep freak and you have enough room, you can fold this down one like this, glue it, and then make sure it's all glued flat. And then, come on, TMIKA. And then down again. And then they could be just like that. But I'm not going to do that. I could. Do I want to be neat? Fine, I'll be neat. All right, so now we have a little press going. So I'll just right on the tip, right on the edge here, add that hot glue and tiny, tiny fold over. This is the tiniest fold known to man. Tiny, tiny fold over. And then fold this over to match the line that you have there. So you have one long line. So you can give it like a little finger press so you can know where to go. Just like that. Yeah, they had some really cute fabrics over there at the Dollar Tree. For this, you just want to make a straight line on the edge. We're not gluing the whole thing down. We need to leave this open loop for our ribbon. So just on the edge, and just make sure that you press just on the edge part. We want to leave that hollow space, so that the ribbon can go through. Done deal. And I'm going to repeat that on this side. That's done. Done and done. So now we're going to take our two pieces and line them up. So then we're going to just glue all these sides together. If you have a short side, flip it over to that side so you can make sure that you follow that line. I think I'm good. Have a little bit over right there, but it's okay. And so I'm going to start at the edge. Just get close to the edge as possible. And just glue that down. Right there on the perimeter, all the way to the bottom. Flip it over and do this side. Okay. And then I'm going to finish it up at the bottom on the edge as well. Once you have everything all put together, we're going to open this up and just make sure that all of the edges are tight. Look how tight that is. Look at me. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so awesome sauce. What you want to do is go in your bag and you want to put your finger at the corner and don't cut the bag seal, but just cut the corners right at the tip at the angle. And I'm just going to cut off a little bit of this extra. Don't get too close now. Don't be messing up what you did. But I'm going to cut off a little bit of this bulk while I'm here. You don't have to. It's just on the inside of the bag. But the sewer in me won't allow it. Okay, so now we want to flip this out. Look how nice that is. And then poke the edges out. You can use your foam folder or you can use your finger so you can get the nice crisp edges. And we're done. So how neat is that? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this one. And then, well, I'm going to press this one so it's nice and flat to prepare for the paper. I'm going to cut out the names for the back. And then I'm also going to cut this off out. So I'll do all that electronic work and I'll be back. Okay, I have everything cut out and it just cut out beautifully out of that transfer paper. Looks super adorable. And I was trying to figure out if I was going to write on this or not, like at the bottom. But since I'm putting their name on it, and I've already cut out everybody's name. I don't know why my camera wants to act a fool right now. But I've already cut out everybody's name. So, I don't know. I was just thinking of like cutting this whole part off. Like cutting around it and cutting it off. I think I might do that. So I've gone ahead and cut those off. They look great without it as well. So we got that done. And then I'm going to go ahead and weed this vinyl out. I'm going to do the transfer. Oh, that weeds beautifully. Oh, I love it. I'm going to do the transfer sheets first. One little, like, FYI, protect the, if you do the hot glue, obviously, it's going to melt. So don't touch it so it can remelt back, or put something extra over the top so that it doesn't heat as much as the rest of them. If you get what I'm saying. Okay, that was easy peasy. Cut like butter. All right, so let's just cut this off. Got the girls in white and the boys in black. So what I'll do is I'll do this on here. It fits great. Ah, I love it. I'll do that on there and like have this hang out so that I won't mess up the glue. Actually go a little lower. And then I'm going to flip it over on the back. And this one belongs to Kyla. It's an Olaf joke. She'll get it. And then I'll put her name back here. According to the heating instructions. So this is $3.65 for 25. And this is $3.20 for 15. So I will be back. I forgot to tell you guys when you get this to peel it off like peel the backing off carefully like a sticker. There's two different layers, so you take off the transfer layer like that. And just be careful where you're peeling, but it peels off super easy. And then that's what you lay on top of your fabric. All right, so I'm back and this turned out so cute. Look how this is a puff. It's raised. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a raised puff. It feels so cool. So that's Kyla's, Taylor's, TJ's. This is the black one. And this is Tyler's. So nice. Peeled off perfectly. I cut it off by 5 seconds. But this is the front of them. And they turned a little bit, they bled through because I put on too much heat because I did this one and then I did the back one, which I should have did this first because that would have been okay to go through twice. So even if I would have did it 10 seconds and then, so I should have did this first, but it's fine. So that's what they all look like. So what I'm going to do now is get this all decorated. So let me show you. Let me just grab my little box here. I'll be right back. Okay, so the next order of business, I'll do this one, is I have these things I got on clearance. They were 32 cents, 27 cents. So they're just like little trinkets, and what I'm going to do is give the girls the hearts, because I had 3 hearts and then one little forget what this is called. It's on the tip of my tongue too, but you just raise it off. Oh my gosh, souffle is in my head, but I know it's not a souffle. What is this called? I'm sure one of you will think of it and tell me what it is, but either way, so I got 2 of those, and then I have the hearts. So that is what I'm going to put it in. It's a nice little sticker. I mean, sticky. It does not fall apart is what I'm trying to say. It's late. So what I'll do, since I can't fit all of the 100, all of the bills in here, I'm just going to do like a solid 100. Maybe if I fold it over as such and then roll it around. Oh shoot, it's upside down. Let's do it this way. So it'll be like this. What is this called? All right. There we go. That's on there. And then for the heart, see, I don't know if there's a creative way to put this in there besides like putting the face in the middle. And it almost reminds me of the little thing that you get out the gumball machine. Cute! And then I'll put some stuffing in here. So give the girls the heart. So that'll go there. And then this will go in for one of the boys. Let's get it all fancied up. Okay. I'll try to slide both of these at the same time. Remember, you can do this with a safety pin. Put the safety pin on both of these ends and thread it through. I'm going to try to use this thread puller here. So I just pull it through there and hook this on the end. And then hook this on the end. I got this little thing from Joann's for when I'm threading elastic through. So this just goes right through here. Done deal. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with the red one here. Where'd it go? Take this and thread it through the opposite side. I'm going to tie this in a knot. You can leave it open if you want and put some bells on the ends if you want, but I'm just going to tie this in a knot and then cut off the extra. So that can be like the starting point. The bells will not allow the string to go through. Nice and tidy. So that is super cute. And then I'll also burn these ends so they don't fray. I think these are so cute. And of course you can thread more ribbon through. You can make your bag bigger. But I think this is so adorable to have. And then I'm actually going to go fluff it up. All right, guys, there they are. I think they turned out absolutely amazing. Nice stuffed Santa sacks, and I think they are so adorable. So anyway, I hope you do try this at home. Don't forget to check out the links down below in the description box. You can find the 3D Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl down in the description box from Koala. And then also from Koala, the dark transfer fabric or dark fabric transfer paper. You can find that down below so you can make your own little bags or whatever you want to do with them. And also Creative Fabrica, there's a link down where you can get 10 free downloads free. See if you like it. Roll around in the website and see what tickles your fancy. And if you don't like it, you're done. You can get your free 10 downloads. But if you do, keep the subscription for only $9 a month. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a second, please take a second and hit that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I will see you guys later. Bye.